gonna feel it too. Some folks want liberty. In the land of the free, cops stopping the fleet. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken on loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Mama's gonna beg for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Mama's gonna beg me. Gonna beg me.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from Southern California. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was taken down by Tony Fields. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready, right?
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 10 yards for number 10 on that one.
It's
And
a
it's
gain of 10.
first and 10.
And the Seahawks.
First and 10.
down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Short pass taken in by the tight end. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
6 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance? The first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
The script going to plan so far. Chance for an early score now. It's first and goal.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Walker. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. no gain.
Now here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Let's go now. Ready?
On 3rd and goal, Milroe. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. 28-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So it's 4th down. Punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. Deep to return, Kadarius Toney. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Now it's Milroe. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His 50th reception of the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with. 1st down. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st down, Seahawks.
Ready?
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 10. Rams have it. Jason Myers to kick off.
After the TD, Myers Sanders comes on now to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. As one of the best run defenses in football, everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strain. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
46-yard line.
Now it's Williams. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. And on 3rd down, that's ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Return man can only make a fair catch, and it is at about the 8-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. That's taken in by Horton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now Milroe on 1st down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Right in fist. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 14.
Milroe. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Good defense throws a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
first down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will score! Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Ready? 70 lying. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
Come on. Set.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
We are through one. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He'll drop to throw. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay.
Come on, D. I know we got to stop it up. Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go!
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Ggml. And the Seahawks are going to take possession.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Let's go now. Past the 60. Past the...
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Wilson going up top. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now the point after drop from Myers. It's up and through. And the Seahawks are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. TD. Myers comes on now to kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, right?
He'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This is one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
70 Lions.
Out of the gun, he'll throw, and that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Here's Ethan Evans now, as he is on to punt for the Rams. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 without one. It's a gain of 16. It's very quickly a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, it's Milroe. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Come on. 18.
To the air, it's Milroe. Throw right side, ball in by Cup. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
First down,
They
Seattle.
get 16 on that connection. First down, Seattle.
Okay, break. Cut 19.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
to the TD. Myers comes on now to kick it away. This taken at the 5. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. I go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go.
Now, faking the give. That one thrown behind his target. It'll be incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drive. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
49-yard line.
And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of couple.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Milrow. He'll locate Cup. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and now to the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
At the 16-yard line.
2 minutes minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Right side. Complete to Nakua. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
They get 15 on that game. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Over the middle. It is Strain. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the markers. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
It's second and inches at the 41-yard line.
Williams gets it on the draw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go again with Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here's second and 3 to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one caught left side. That's Strain. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. The Rams use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. To the goal line and in. Brendan Strain. Touchdown, LA. His 4th TD grab of the season.
We spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Hold the ready. Here we go. Gravity Lions. Dragon 60.
Now Milrow on first down. That's taken in by Horton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Myers' kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Set. Cougar 19.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Now, this play was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
The throw here is complete. He's get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Signaled for and taken. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready up. Ready, take up.
They run with Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Get it. Ready.
Throwing is Milrow. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Braden Fisk. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We might have more Power Ranger.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The problem with some of these long developing plays is that it really forces the quarterback to hold on to the ball. They tried to hit him there with that big shot downfield, but the protection is just not able to hold up, and they're able to get home.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. Now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Liking 18. Check, check. Ready, up.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Finding space at the 15. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
On the carry, it's Williams. And they set him down there. Big hit right at the line. It's no game.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Got it. Ready? Set.
He'll drop to throw. The catch made by Nakua. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Come on. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult. sets up 4th down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Ready up. Set up. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
At the 44-yard line.
6, go.
Now Walker has some room inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 14-yard line. A big play for Seattle. And even 30 yards.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Milrow now off the bootleg. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger.
To the air, it's Milrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Yep, ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the 1st down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make. It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Now, faking the give. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, L.A.
At the 46-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. There's a short one. He's got Strange. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Forced out wide. Now he'll run it.
That's just great awareness there. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
4th quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Now, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Cougar 19. Go.
We'll try to run through it with Williams. It looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will not by a whole lot, but he's done enough. They convert on 3rd down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Julian Love, the former Notre Dame star, with the good coverage, and he's able to knock that one away. 2nd and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Set up. Ready.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. They want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Get it. Ready, ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll run. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
70, Hawk 70.
They'll try to run it with Williams. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's in. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work, this will pay off with a touchdown, right?
But you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this.
Next to score, Seahawks 44, Rams 14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Gray is the motion man here.
19 Tiger.
On the ground is Walker. Into the secondary, past the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game.
TD. Myers comes on now to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ready? Go.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Every day come cool and shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state. Don't worry, stay. But if I link my keys and
ready.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
On the give, it's Williams. Finding room across midfield. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20.
It's a pickup of 46
What a run by
yards.
Williams. Pickup of 46 yards.
And we've talked about how man coverage can be really good when defending the pass. But, Mike, the flip side of that is it actually can make things a little more challenging trying to defend the run. Those second, third-level defenders, they tend to have their back turns to the backfield. So by the time they realize what's happening, he's already on his way downfield.
Here we go. Set. 60 by 6. 60 by 60.
They'll look to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready, break! Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Check out.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Open right side, that strains the tight end.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
The 6-yard line.
Second and goal, now it's from the 6-yard line.
Set it. Viking 18. Viking 18. Set it.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 2.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
70 back.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. You are hoping your running back can do something to give you space. And Greg, they got the absolute opposite. Instead, it is a safety.
Yeah, exactly right, Mike. That's all they're trying to do is give themselves some breathing room and get their quarterback out of the end zone on this next snap. But instead, the defense is all over it. They get in the backfield for the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
He's going to take this from his own 2. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Rams first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Stephanie! Cougar 19! Ready,
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
22-yard line.
Go! 70 Lions!
Now it's Williams. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Right side, complete to Nakua. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Ready?
They'll go with Williams. And a good run there. Get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second
Brings
half.
up second and 4.
We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here comes second and 4.
Set! Bronco 80! Ready, ready, ready!
It's another run here for Williams. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted.
than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And for this young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
16.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. The return starts from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
Their own 22-yard line.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act all out.
Sack! Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a second and 9.
Come on. Set. 19.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught by Puka. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Oh, and they brought the heat trying to block the punt. But without the open target he was relying on, the punter turned quarterback has nowhere to go with the ball. That pressure helped create a